and welcome back to my next episode. Turns out the producers were happy enough to renew us for a new one, so here we are. Today we are going to be doing t-shirt design, and we're going to be creating this guy by using Adobe Fresco and a Cricut machine. So let's find out how we do that. Alright, so onto the design phase. Now I have actually got a sketch of my idea, but first of all I want to show you my mood board. So I have saved a few pins in Pinterest. This is the general direction that I am going for. So it's a bit of a retro, salesy vibe, lowest prices and the starbursts and Mona Lisa, which is based on another piece that I did a while ago, and I thought it would really make a great shirt. So we're in Fresco now. So Fresco's superpower is that it can firstly do raster images, so like Procreate, it's just pixel based, but it also has a function to design in vectors. In order to do our cricketing, we need vectors. You can just draw it straight into vector lines in Fresco. So this is the design so far, but we are going to now redraw it in vector. Gonna draw in the eyes there. She also doesn't really have eyebrows, have you noticed? So, okay. We have a lot more to do. Yeah, so let's fast forward a bit. So about 40 minutes later, and we have the final line work. So this is going to be the back of the t-shirt. Okay, so now that that's done, we are going to measure the back of the t-shirt to see where it's going to fit. Right, so what we want to look at is where we want it placed and how big. 23 centimeters by 30. I think 30 would be good. Okay, so with the measurements in mind, I'm gonna go over to the computer. I'm gonna open up the Cricut program and get this baby set up. We're in Cricut Design Space now, and we're going to start by uploading our vector artwork in SVG format and resizing it to the actual size that we want to print it at using the ruler bars at the top of the page. Make sure to weld your image together, otherwise all the elements will be scattered around in the next step. Just right click, go combine and weld. Now check that your material size corresponds with the cutting mat that you're using, and most importantly, make sure to turn mirror on. We're going to choose vinyl as our material and set the pressure to more. Alright, so it's time to Cricut now. We've set everything up in the computer. So I have just refined things, all the paths in Illustrator, technical things, set it up in Cricut Maker. And now we're going to cut the vinyl to the size that we designed it in the program. We're using heat transfer vinyl. I am going to need 24 by 28. Let's just give it some extra space just in case. Okay. Right, so I have my piece of vinyl. So now we're going to stick it on the cutting board. I don't have enough space for this right now. Okay. And when you stick this on, you need to make sure that it is shiny side down. and the matte side is up, because this is the part that's going to be heat transferred onto it. And when we set up the design in the Cricut program, we told it to mirror the image, so that when you put it back on the shirt, then it's the right way around. It's super sticky. Okay. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, things are going well so far. So we're going to load it. I really hope I've done this right. Okay. Okay, it's starting. Now it's finished printing, and we're gonna pull off the vinyl. So here's the design. You can kind of see it's cut through and it's reversed. So we got that right. Now, if you've never Cricuted before, you might not know that this is not a, like, we finished printing and it's all ready to go. There's actually quite a bit of manual labor involved. So what we need to do now is weed it, get our gardening on. Here's the weeding tool. And we now have to pick out all of the negative space, which sometimes gets confusing, and then you can actually lift the wrong one. Okay, so let's start with something fun. So we're gonna remove her face. I think, okay. I'm just gonna go slowly because there are quite a few details, you see. Okay, maybe I went too detailed with this one. So you just gotta be careful. Maybe they started with the boobs. So far, so good. Okay, what was there? Ooh. Let's just do this in fast forward. Wow, that took a while, but we now have the design finished. Here it is, and that's the reverse side. It is going to stick because this is sticky, and you stick it on and then you apply heat. I have the iron busy heating up over there, but first we need to place this in the place that we want to keep it. No pressure. And to make sure it's straight, we're good to go. Okay, this thing's hot, right? And it will only take a few minutes. Obviously the plastic's still pretty hot, so just bear that in mind. All right. And voila! Only a few hours later and we finally have the design done. So after all of that, the design is done. I think it looks good. Always love me some black and white. And I think the placement's good. I am planning still to do a front pocket, but really it's taken so long to do the back one that I'll have to leave it for another day, but I will update you in the next video because I'm pretty sure I'll be wearing this shirt. I think it turned out well. Let me know what you think. If you're just doing a one-off shirt for yourself at home, like me, definitely recommend.